Hi. Give me a second to find and share the feed. I'm going to be doing an energy report today. I want to talk about this weekend and this solstice. I kind of have a lot to cover between now and when I leave for Stonehenge on this storm and how we can better use it. Take a second if you're just joining me to share this feed out, and give me a second to do the same. This is going to be some of the most powerful energy of the year. I live for space storms. I'm very, very excited about this. I'm going to be working this storm too, which is a change because oftentimes since I've gotten to the UK, I've been sitting some of the storms out. Again, already feel the energy has hit this planet crazy, so I want to talk about what this means for our ascension. Give me 1 second, I'm almost done sharing this out. If you're just joining me, please share this feed out. I'm constantly getting censored by Facebook, banned over trying to do these videos, so I always need you guys to share this out in order for me to get it out there. So take a second to share it out. If you're not catching me live, I know I'm on United Kingdom time. A lot of people aren't anymore. You can still share it out for a chance to win a third eye activation. I don't find the person till the next day. All right. All right, good morning. I am ready for this one. I'm very excited because I'm going to really need to use this storm for my mission and what I'm trying to do. I am leaving Friday to go to Salisbury. I will be at Stonehenge this weekend. I'm real excited about that. So I will be making my shifts from the rocks, and I can really use that energy, that ley line energy, for what I'm trying to do with my own ascension. I've really have learned how to tune into the energy. One of my abilities is I harness that storm energy. I kind of need that storm energy to hit my life and my reality so that I can create and manifest with it. I've kind of learned how to flow with these energies. So I'm really excited about this storm. It's pretty much everything I'm about if you know me. So we have a busy week energetically. We have galactic waves of energy hitting this planet. It's a very high frequency energy. It is hitting your body with codes of light that are, activating your DNA and upgrading your programming and things like that. It's very important for what's going on with our ascension. We have this solstice, which is happening. And what's going to happen with the energy is it started hitting the planet yesterday. It's going to be real high vibe and, reaching a really nice place energetically tomorrow. And then Friday and Saturday, we're going to have this gateway open, this porthole, this solstice gateway, right, that we can use. But, we're not only going to be making individual shifts in our reality, we're going to be making some huge collective ones too, which is pretty crazy. So I'm really excited about this. We're always changing in and out of parallel versions of our reality based on every small choice we make daily, right? But this is going to be a noticeable timeline jump that sometimes you make these bigger ones doing this ascension, and we really are going to defy space and time with what's coming up this weekend. It's really exciting. It's really exciting energetically and in terms of our ascension. I went over this on my feed already, so I'm just kind of doing a recap. If you guys are more interested in what I'm talking about, make sure you guys join my Sparks of Divine Light healing groups on here. There's 2 of them. I will be using those areas to stream from Stonehenge and to put all my content out. So I won't be posting on this page when I go. I'll be in those group areas. So I said that, when you're making these noticeable timeline jumps and switching timelines in such a crazy way, that it really affects our body, that it actually would stop the aging process. So it really has a crazy effect on our cells that you could really transcend and stop the aging process permanently and remain at whatever age you're at permanently. It has really big effects on the body. You guys are going to be able to handle this energy if you rest up today. You're going to handle it better. You don't want to be overtired for Friday and Saturday. I know a lot of people take their weekends and plan on resting on those days, but you're going to be able to handle this energy a lot better if you're rested up. What timeline you land on making this jump, this shift, depends on what you're thinking about, right? So a lot of people are thinking about things they don't want, their fears, what they don't want to see. If you're doing that, you're going to land on whatever you don't want to see. You're going to land on that timeline. We need to really let go of our fears and start to manifest whatever we're dreaming about. We need to unlimit how we view money in terms of it blocking our manifesting too. I told you guys, like, to imagine if you had £1 million in your bank account, what would you be creating? I'm sure it would look much differently, because, you know, our big thing is we don't create the things that we want to do on a soul level because we think, oh, I don't have money to do that ever. It doesn't work like that. We need to put out the big manifestation, and then you land on that timeline, and the universe will make sure you get the cash to make it happen. So we've really been programmed, messed up when it comes to money and the things that we're manifesting on every level. It's time to unlimit that. Really start to think about, you know, we're wrapping up this year, and Earth is a school. We're letting go of the old right now. Yeah, we're closing the year up. It's kind of like if you're going to start a new year in high school, you would get to school and they would be like, pick out your classes. What do you want to do this year, right? So we're wrapping up the old right now. People are going through final exams, as I call it. You're getting a lot of pressure put on you right now. I understand that. Everyone's going through this on some level right now as we're closing up this, you know, place that we're in the underworld, the dark side of consciousness, the shadow of ourselves. Call it what you want. And we're about to re-enter the light. And so it's going to be amazing. We have a blank slate for this new year to create anything that we want. But the problem is people are creating their fears and the things that they don't want. A lot of people are getting blocked by their relationships and their partners and the people that they're learning to choosing to learn with, whether it's your family, your friends, people holding you back on a frequency level. We become the people we are around. We're always observing people's energy and vibrations and frequencies, and you can't hang out with someone at a low frequency without it dropping your frequency on every level. We need to vibrate higher. It's time to let go of the things that are dragging down your frequency, whether it's just connections in your life that are just kind of dead and not lighting you up anymore. It could just be friendships that are kind of forced, or you're not really feeling the vibe anymore, you're not really having fun with this person, you're just still holding on to it. Those are the things that are blocking you, whether it's friendships, family members, whatever it is. We need to be around people that make us vibrate higher and light us up. I have let go of the third dimensional connections I used to have with my old friends and family, and I found that the universe replaced that empty space with amazing soulmate connections from my consciousness group on every level. So we need to assess what we're creating right now. It's a good time to reflect today about where you're at in your life and where you want to be. What kind of things are working out good? What isn't working out so good in your life? You know, what's killing your soul? What's lighting your soul up? It's a really good time to look at what you have been creating. People are gauging what's going on with the material, unfortunately. You need to look at your energy always and where you're at. So a lot of people, you know, the Matrix will have you feeling disappointed that, you know, you're not up to their little American dream standard and template or whatever it is. We need to learn that energy is everything, and it really is more important where we're at energetically than all this stuff in the material that's fading away anyway. So time to get back to energetic basics with people. How are people making you feel energetically? This is a powerful energy for manifesting. There's magic all around us on all new levels. We know that, you know, with the solstices and the full moons, it brings out interdimensional entities more. There are many that are assisting humanity, elemental energies, extraterrestrial energies, all sorts that are assisting us with our ascension. And, you know, this gateway makes, you know, the interdimensional more multi-dimensional here in the now. So it's having big effects on us. You guys have a lot of magic energy around you that is flowing crazy and just waiting for you to shape it into your dreams and anything you're thinking of. We need to realize that just as you would wake up in a dream state and you would control your dream with your thoughts, right? You would think about what you want to materialize, manifest, do. It's the same here. And so if you guys are having, you know, low vibe experiences, if you guys are seeing a lot of negativity or drama around you in your life, you need to really change your thought process. It's always going to go back to that. If you're sick, yeah, your thoughts aren't helping. If we tell ourselves that we're sick every day, it will make us very sick. Our body is always listening to our mind. You know, if you're thinking you're healthy and healed, you will be. So we have to realize that there's a powerful, you know, instead of thinking of the word, there's a powerful correlation between our body and our mind with what we're thinking and how we're always feeling. We're always too critical of ourselves, right? Because you're letting your fears win on a lot of levels, or we wouldn't see this collective garbage everywhere. I know it. So we're really too critical of ourselves too. If you had a friend that came to you and had a really hard situation in front of them, you would tell them it's going to be okay. You're going to do this, right? You're going to try to give them good advice, positive advice. When it comes to ourselves, we're always fast to say, this won't work out. I can't do this, right? This might go wrong. You really need to be dealing with yourself and your mind as you would a small child. It's not talk to yourself like you would your child. You're not going to tell your child, you can't do that. You can never do this. You don't have money for that. Right? Whatever it is that's blocking you, you're not going to talk to your child like that. Try to talk to yourself and deal with yourself more like a child that is learning here too on every level. So we have a powerful energy. What am I doing? I'm getting ready to go to Stonehenge. I'm using this energy to slay huge things in my life too. I'm always trying to get things done. I'm going to rest up today because I'm expert level. Like, I could have been one of those weather storm chasers, right? I chase the tornadoes. That's how I am with the space storms. I'm like expert level ready. And I'm going to be using that gateway. I'll also be at Stonehenge when that energy peaks, and I can use it to really change my timeline in crazy ways. When I got home the last time I went, it was like my life was the Mandela effect real fast when I got back home. It was real crazy to go through too. So I'm really excited. I'll be making my shifts from Stonehenge. I will be assisting too energetically with these storms, which is always a help with the people around us in our groups. So I'm excited about that. I am doing Stonehenge activations. It's the only reason I'm live today. I was going to take the day off. I'm going to do my video and go chill. But I'm doing Stonehenge activations from the rocks. It's a very powerful energy. I can only describe it as like a crazy recharge, which I'm ready for. It's just really insane energy. It helped me so much with my third eye for my psychic awareness. It helped me so much with my heart chakra and clearing many past life issues and, kind of past traumas that I carried in my heart chakra. So this energy will help you level up like insanely when you go there during these storm gateways. I don't think you can get more spiritual than that. I am going to be doing activations there. And any of my class attunements, I have a whole class section, like not just Reiki, but all different types of healing. I'm always learning classes and bringing them back to teach. So I will be doing any of those class attunements there. If you guys are trying to participate in my Stonehenge craziness, which I would highly recommend, because I mean, like, to me, this is just like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm doing something totally different than I did last time, exploring and kind of gauging the rocks, and I'm very excited about it. If you guys are trying to participate, though, you guys had to get any orders in by Friday afternoon. Like, any orders, because I need time to have you guys, down, and I'm going to already be connecting with the people when I get there on Friday afternoon, too, that are on the list and working with me there. So I would really check out my Stonehenge activation. It's going to have a big, focus on your third eye, your heart chakra, and connecting you better with that natural ley line energy grid so that you guys can harness and draw upon that energy when you need it in your own life. So it's a really good recharge. Check out my Stonehenge activation. If you guys are trying to do the class attunements, you guys can just sign up on my site and I will have you down, and I'm excited about it. It's over the top. So, we're doing cards. Use this gateway in your own life. You don't have to go to Stonehenge, right? You're using it in your living room. You're using it at your D job. It doesn't matter where you are. Really stay positive from Thursday through Thursday through Sunday. You better stay only focused on what you want to see create. So what I do in my everyday life is I stay really focused on manifesting small stupid things all the time. Like small stupid things. I don't know whether it's vitamins, crystals, who knows, right? I just had to stay really focused on creating new things, new experiences, drawing new things to me, manifesting and creating on every level. I've really trained myself to hopefully be manifesting 24 hours a day and just focused on what it is I'm creating and what I'm trying to do. The problem is with this energy is that humanity is purging. Yes, when we reach 2019 and we enter into January, we will be halfway through a 2-year purge cycle for humanity. So we've had a really hard year, releasing a lot of stuff to the surface. It doesn't matter if people are asleep or awake or where people are at. This energy is hitting the planet and affecting every person on it. That's the thing. So we've been releasing a lot collectively, a lot of collective pain, a lot of deep stuff, a lot of healing, a lot of heavy stuff, whatever it is. And we're halfway through. Once we reach 2019, to me, I'm like, yes, downhill, right? Downhill. It doesn't mean it's going to get easier, I tell people. The energies are actually getting more and more intense. But the more that you are detoxing and doing this spiritual work, the easier your body will be able to handle the energies on every level. So it's going to be a lot easier on our bodies and with our ascension and what we're trying to do. We are being pushed into our roles as co-creators here. This is a creator school, actually. It's not just a school. It is a school for creators. We are here to learn how to manifest and how to create in a safe area where we cannot harm too many people, right? In a safe, secure area where we can learn how to manifest. People can either choose to manifest their worst nightmare or their wildest dreams here. Choose wisely, right? So your thoughts are going to have everything to do with what you're attracting to you. Law of attraction. If you put out a frequency, a thought is a frequency. If you put out a frequency, you will draw whatever is on that frequency to you. So I have to try to align myself right now with my highest timelines. I'm reevaluating and reassessing my life and where I'm at. And I'm going to do some deep thinking today about what I want to create with this new year, right? I have a nice blank space. What do I want to see? What do I want to draw to me? So it's very important that you guys really think about your highest timeline. A lot of people are too content on the lower ones. In whatever regard and journeying through the lower aspects of self. We need to aim higher. We need to reach these higher timelines in whatever regard. So really think about, what your best possible outcome is, where you want to be, where you want to end up. And guess what? All you have to do is think about it from now until the end of the weekend and you'll end up on that timeline. You could be living your wildest dreams. Anything that you can dream up, you can make real in this reality. So really stay focused. Tamara, I've been connecting with you like crazy. I put a post up this morning. I said, you guys need to stand up for what's right, even if you guys have to stand alone. Sorry, it might come to that point in your life that you guys need to get back to who you are and be authentic. And sometimes, everyone in your entire life might fall away, but just know it's temporary and that the more authentic you are and the more you're vibrating as yourself, the more you will draw the right people to you. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, streaming a new world into being. I put a post up this morning. I said it's time we create this new earth. And we all came with the templates for it, right? People are at a loss. How do I do that? Start to get a grasp on your reality and what you're creating in your own individual reality. This is how we practice. It will come together on a collective level. You need to understand that the sleepers are not connected to the new. They're not creating this new earth. They're not even wired to the same consciousness grid anymore. And so the ones that are manifesting and creating are really creating a new earth. And the third dimension is really crumbling right now on all new levels. People that are in control dramas, whether it's with the government, like these protests, or with shitty relationships, if you have a third dimensional control drama type of relationship, you're going to get very irritated and angry by it right now. It's going to make you angry. Your soul cannot deal with these control dramas anymore. Giving away your power to people, letting people control your life, things like that. So these things are rising to the surface too with what's going on collectively. Sherry Louise, Akashic. Your guidance is divinely guided. And when I hear that word Akashic, it's the energy that I'm always translating and flowing with. It's a powerful energy. Your Akashic is being rewritten all the time. Yes, everyone thinks that everything is set in stone around here. Your past is being rewritten too as you're doing this healing. It's really important to remember that. Jennifer Simpson, good morning. I'm having to hydrate a lot. You'll have to bear with me. I need more water today. This energy is very dehydrating. People don't realize that. Incoming galactic waves, different kind of energy. So make sure you guys are chugging a bunch of water too. We know that when you get dehydrated, it'll lower your frequency. So if you want to vibe higher, chug a bunch of water too. It'll help you handle the energy so much more. It'll also keep you grounded. Jennifer, Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And when I think of these places, they are beautiful places. When I viewed them and saw these past places, they were very much part of our history and where we have brought our knowledge from on every level too. You guys, I always say this every feed pretty much, should be very connected to these blue star places. Rachel Burnett, yeah, thank you. Please share this out. Anna, protection. Call back your power, cut your cords, soul retrieval. It feels so good to take back your power. We don't realize, what does that even mean? Take back your power, right? Some situations are very draining for our soul. A lot of ways we take back our power are through our relationships, because all of our lessons are coming to us and the people around us. So sometimes we don't realize that when we are in bad, negative relationships, whether it's with a partner or your parents or just friends, when your soul is being control drama, you're losing energy, it's draining you. The best way you can take back your power is to extract yourself from any of these draining control drama type of situations. And we don't realize that this is a school and we've had crazy lesson after lesson after lesson, and we think everything's just random and chanced around here. No, it's planned out, synchronicity, right? And things like that. So your soul is going through this alchemical process where you're being given these lessons and everything that you need to see the negative qualities in yourself and to change them. Evolution really is all about us just changing ourselves and, you know, getting back to the light on every level. More protection, more letting go. Make sure you guys are praying and asking to be put in white light. Every night, everyone does healing differently. Some people like to visualize themselves in a bubble of white light, things like that. More spiritual protection. If you guys put yourself in white light before bed, you'll wake up with a lot more energy. Shauna Colligan, good morning. I'm back. I had to go live today. I'm like trying to do my usual chill until Stonehenge, because I'm pretty much off until then, like unless someone needs me for, you know, energy work or readings or whatever. So I'm kind of chilling until Stonehenge. I'm really excited about it. I'm ready to go now. I just got my day done yesterday, you know, facing my big lessons, my tests, wrapping them up, and I'm ready to go play at the Rocks. I'm very excited to go hang out with my soul family and to experience that. It's going to be so amazing. So I'm back today. I am going to go live tomorrow to do a moon special, because you know I want to fit that in there about all that crazy water energy. It is a dark moon. We're getting ready for some eclipses, so we're going to really have some powerful energy starting this year out. It's real crazy, wrapping it up and starting it out. So I will be live tomorrow too, and then I will be live from the Rocks, but I'm not going to be on this channel. I keep saying it. I'm going to be in my Sparks of Divine Light healing groups here on here. I have 2 of them. I live stream there too. Shauna. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So we need better boundaries, because I said that most people have 0 boundaries, right? 0 boundaries. A lot of people are living in those egoic perspectives, all about them, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. We need to have good boundaries with people, so we're not doing things that make us uncomfortable. When we don't listen to our intuition, we start to silence it, and it may not speak anymore to us. So we need to really listen to our intuition when it comes to people and to have better boundaries. Sissy Berkeley, good morning. Yup, the energy's about to get so crazy. Someone said something about my energy this morning. Yeah, I'm usually like a whirlwind. I kind of like to flow with the storms if possible, right? I like to rest and move with the storm energy. Usually you guys see me on feed, it's probably crazy energy or we're gearing up for it and I'm letting you know it's coming. So we have some crazy wind coming with this storm. Water and wind. We got air and fire and air too mixed in. We have like a total alchemical mix of the elements combining, as well as the astrological elements combining. So it's a very powerful storm. I'm very excited about using it. Sissy. Fill up your well, retreat, rest, refuel. I always do a lot better when my energy is really aligned and I'm in a lot of gratitude. I'm always doing better, right? Like instead of a lot of people are running around and trying to work harder, I always just chill and focus on my energy and having it aligned so that I'm not always trying to run outside of myself for the things I'm trying to manifest. So I'm always trying to have my energy really aligned. I do a lot better that way, right? So make sure your energy is aligned with this storm. Some people might want to rest today to do so. Catherine Garland, you're always killing it with your Instagram posts, right? I have like 2 realities two online realities, my Facebook one and my Instagram one, which look a lot different. And I'm always seeing your posts and I love it. Catherine, time to dance. We need to play. Sorry, your school's getting tough around here. We're just kind of getting weighed down with a lot of lessons and a lot of things going on. Make sure that you're using music to shift your vibration. It could be songs that your soul loves, right? We vibe to music. Songs that your soul loves, or binaural beats, or meditation kind of music, mantras, whatever it is. More music around here. Ashley Santana, thank you. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? We are light. In case you didn't notice on your path, a lot of the times people are targeted for their light. Let's look at that. I had to throw this out there anyway. We have a lot of empaths that have been through the narcissistic type of relationships. It's just part of this awakening in spirituality, I suppose. But a lot of times they will teach you that the narcissist targets the empath because they must be broken, right? There must be something wrong with them. Well, the narcissist will convince you of that. It was never that. You were never broken. It was your light. It was the complete opposite. They were drawn to your power, to your light. And we get our light from a lot of places. You guys could be getting lit up from your job, from people you love, your friends, your family, whatever your light is, you have found it at this place when you are that empath, right? You found this light. And they will come and they will worm their way into your life and they will try to take that light and put it out if you didn't notice, right? Whether it's your friends destroying your circle, your family trying to create a distance, whatever it is, they target that light. And unfortunately, these lessons are not limited to the empath narcissist kind of drama. It's a lot of what happens in this matrix. The elite would love to put our light out with anger and hate, with the things that they project into this reality, because once we become angry at the establishment or turn to that hate, we become dark ourselves. It puts our light out, right? So this is really what it's all about, finding your light and shining brighter, whatever it is. You're never going to find that light in another person. That's where people are going wrong with love too. You'll never find that light in another person until you find it in yourself first. You need to learn how to light up yourself before you can ever find that love and light in another. That's where people are going wrong. They haven't found their light. They're, pretty dim, right? Going around trying to find that light and love in another person, and then they'd always just get reflected back wherever they're at. So it's really important that we, tune into, as they call it, that spark within us. We're all a spark within God's heart as well, as they say. And we need to tune into that and light it up. Like whatever it is, everyone's talking about finding your flame and finding love in another person. You guys need to learn how to be the whole damn fire by yourselves on every level. Zen Mishler, hello. I'm reading your comment right now. What am I doing on my phone? Sorry. What am I doing on my phone? Reading your comment. Hi. Zen, you're a starseed. What's lighting you up? I can't. I will be drinking more coffee today, clearly. Tiffany Walsh, good morning. Hi. I'm not in the mood for anyone. Weird comments today if you didn't see my last video. Don't get in my path. I'm going to the rocks. I'm headed there. All right, Tiffany, good morning. Yes, where are you going on your new timelines? Where do you want to land? We're going to make a shift. This is a big one, right? It's going to be hard on our bodies, drink a lot of water. Where do you want to land up on what timeline? That's what you guys need to be really focused on. Guess what? It is coming together, the great gathering. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. We are finding our soul group. It's apparent who those people are too, because they're on the same frequencies as us. You'll notice an entire group of people, maybe light workers, vibrating on the same frequencies. And a lot of the times people that are asleep or not healing or at lower frequencies are having a hard time understanding us with the dimensions that we're on. Grazia, good morning. I'm manifesting a crazy feed today. I'm doing it. I'm ready. Space Storm, I'm ready. Grazia, you are a warrior. I need to remind people of that. Sometimes I need to remind myself of that you're a warrior. You have a powerful energy. Remember that. Sometimes we let fear get in our way of what we're trying to face or trying to do. Just remember, you are a warrior. We are those indigo warriors that were needed. We're much different than these space kids that are coming to the planet now, right? Much different. We're meant to be breaking down the old. letting go of everything not serving us, right? Dismantling the things not working in our lives. We're really doing a lot in terms of building around here. So it's really important we're just continually letting go of the manifestations that are not lighting us up anymore. Nikki Knox, good morning. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is an important time for humanity. I don't think that people realize how serious it would be if humanity destroyed the planet and how this can't happen, right? To the point that we're here. We are guardians of this planet, of nature, that we had a big role in creating things here in the first place too. With our consciousness group. So it's really important that we're remembering our role as guardians. You have every ancestor from the beginning of time that has an interest in what you're doing with this ascension. Not just that, but the entire universe is watching and expecting us to do this. We need to do this ourselves. We're not going to have anyone come save us and help us. That we really had to, become consciously aware and just create something better. You have so much help in the other realms too. So much help, so much love. Diana comments, priestess. We're realizing and remembering who we are and what our roles are. How are you being called to step up and lead? And we're leading by example. A lot of the time we don't realize it. Like, yeah, probably some people think my posts are crazy and aren't getting it, but a lot of people are. And, we're triggering things in people that are sleeping around us all the time just by the things we're posting on Facebook, speaking about, talking about. This is just another day at the office for me doing my videos, but to someone who has never heard this kind of stuff about consciousness and they stumble upon my video, it can be very powerful and actually be a gateway into a completely different reality for them, right? We're kind of guardians of those gates. So me just speaking my truth and talking about this stuff, someone can find this video and they could have a very rapid awakening, and suddenly all of this could flood back to them, changing their entire reality. So we're leading by example, whether we realize it or not, as light workers. Moose Sass, good morning. Star Mother, we're talking about talking to ourselves like we would a child today. We need to mother ourselves. We didn't have the best parents only because they were asleep and unable to connect with us on the levels that we needed, right? So we're learning how to mother ourselves, and doing so and by being kinder to yourself and being nicer to yourself, by being more encouraging and uplifting to yourself. It's going to heal a lot of that divine feminine mother connection that, was really very painful for us going into a state of separateness. So it's really healing for us too. You only have yourself. Have you not had every person in your life just about fade in and out? People are fading in and out. I know a lot of people are trying to hold on to the karmic situations, like their families they came here with and things like that. But have you not always noticed that people are fading in and out of your life, and that you're usually left with just yourself anyways at some point? People should be realizing a theme around here, right? That you only have yourself. Like, really, let's get real. You're not guaranteed tomorrow where you're at. Like, seriously. So you only have you. More self-love, more self-care for the journey that you've been through. Rick Larcom. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Everything we're talking about, you guys can rewrite your future right now with this gateway, this Solstice gateway. It's an amazing opportunity for you to look at your life and decide what you want to do and rewrite your future. When we say rewrite, I always bring up that humanity is kind of karmically entangled in all this bullshit and kind of locked on a path. But it's okay. We can wake up and become conscious creators and change our own free will, right? So, time to create something better. Stop creating what your parents wanted you to create, what your ancestors were doing with their pain, things like that, right? Time to break free. Zen wants to know where the pyramid is. I just talked about the pyramid in my last feed. I'm waiting for my meditation pillow to come from India. And I will be back in the pyramid hopefully any day now. So I've been waiting for like 2 months, I swear, for this stupid pillow. But I've been working on this pyramid and the energy in that room and doing crazy stuff with it. So I will be on pyramid after Stonehenge for sure. I'm really excited about it too. I'm always trying to work with crazy energy. Gina Rodriguez. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So we're going through some crazy energetic upgrades right now with this galactic energy hitting the planet on every level, whether you're realizing it or not. There is a lot of purging going on. Like I said, in control drama situations, people are probably going to start to get really angry and not be able to take it after a minute. Your soul desires to be free. Your soul is after a deeper liberation. Sherry Sutton, trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Have more faith in this process, what we're doing here, our path. You won't believe how many people are miserable in their reality here. The complainers, right? They hate everything about it. Well, you know, your soul had a long wait to get into this school. And this is a very sought out place to learn. And that it's actually really hard to incarnate into here. And so, you know, it's very important that we're even here doing this and having this chat. And so many people are seeing this process as all negative and awful and oh my God and complaining about it. Lori Aguar, good morning. You're answering your soul's calling. What is your soul calling you to do? So many people have tuned out their intuition and their higher self with things like bad relationships, drugs, toxins, metals, you name it, right? It's how we silence our soul in whatever level. So you're real tuned into that soul. Keep following it. Your soul is never going to lead you wrong. It is your compass in all of this. It's just that so many people have learned to tune out that sound and then they're not hearing it anymore after a certain point. Rosemary Donadio, Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It's everything that we're trying to do here. We're trying to unbind humanity, as we say, right? We are in these chains. We're seeking this liberation. We have become karmically entangled with the people that we've been learning with. You're getting a good view of your past experiences with the people you've been learning with this life on whatever level. The relationships around you from day one are the things that you need to clear to liberate, right? People get real lost in these roles and what we're even doing here. They get sucked into relationships with people they shouldn't be with and things like that, not understanding this. More releasing. Caitlin Murphy, play. Yeah, I'm going to play at the Rocks now. I said yesterday to my friend, guess what? I got done with all my hard stuff. I'm going to play at the Rocks, and I need to bad. I'm ready to go. So have more fun. You guys should be celebrating that we've even made it this far. Like I said, this is a school for badass warriors, right? We're learning how to be healers and light workers, and it's amazing. So you guys should be celebrating that we are closing up this year, right? We've had an amazing year with a lot of soul growth. Julie Crocker, Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. If you're living in a state of separateness, your soul is always going to be longing for oneness and more on whatever level. So we're trying to get past that division and back into this collective unity, soul space. Keep putting vibes out to find your soulmates. Shauna Colligan, I'm lost with what the names are. Shauna desperately needs a card today. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising, you're the oracle. Sometimes with these energy storms, it creates an optical illusion effect on our body. We're in dense places. It feels a little bit different than the dream reality, the dream place we go to when we sleep. But it's actually not any different. It's just that things feel more dense. So what is happening is, this energy is hitting the planet right now. It's hitting your body. And we're losing density. We're becoming lighter. But it might not feel like that. You can feel real heavy, real dense. Maybe aches, pains, ascension symptoms, feeling your physical body more. But don't worry, you're losing density. Your vibration is going up every day. Going through this ascension process, that our vibration is going to continually keep rising, and as it is, you're becoming more and more tuned into your intuition. Your psychic abilities are going to manifest rapidly and things like that. Trust the process. More water too. Jim Kincaid, mom's birthday is Solstice. Good, that's epic. I love it. I wish I had a Solstice birthday, right? Epic. The initiation, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred, and aren't we ever? I love it. I like birthdays because I can always use it for an excuse to throw a party in our spaces, bring up the frequency, right? Any kind of celebration, amazing. Natalie Jeanette Martin. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. I just did a video earlier and it was like my theme of the video, right? That some people need to jump, they need to take that leap. I kind of had to go take a leap of faith to move to the United Kingdom, right? My usual, not a very good plan, just going with the flow, right? So I really had to take that leap of faith. So many people are getting stopped by fear and not doing what they should be doing, as in, you know, leaving their situation, dreaming bigger, maybe trying something different. They're like, well, what if this doesn't work out? What if I lost what I built here? Oh my God, let go. Take that leap. Take that jump. Dream up something crazy. Iris. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Kimberly Nicole. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. We're like little sponges. It doesn't matter if you guys are labeling yourself that empath label or not. All humans are actually meant to be empathic and psychic. Sorry, all humans, right? It doesn't matter. We're like little sponges, right? We're always taking on the frequencies of the people around us, the energy, any lower frequencies, whatever. It's very important that we're detoxing our aura and taking a lot of salt baths or connecting with nature. Like I said, water will keep you grounded too. You're going to handle this energy a lot better if you guys stay grounded too. Stacy Bell, welcome back. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I had to tell my husband that I've been training for this for a very long time with what I'm doing. So we've been training for this forever. You are prepared. You have everything you need. We're doing this. Cindy Sullivan. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. It's only through me getting on video and opening up and speaking, which is something totally outside of my comfort zone. I'm watching in these groups, and someone was talking about how they were in school and just like failed an assignment because they couldn't get up in front of the class and do a presentation. And I remember that when I was going through college, I had a very hard time with my speech class getting up there and speaking. Like it was something way outside my comfort zone, speaking to a bunch of strangers or getting up there in public speaking and things like that. I now see that I was kind of getting trained for my mission now with everything I was going through in the past. So it's something totally outside of my comfort zone to get on video and to open up with, you know, I have the weird guy on here that I have to block after, you know, just, it's kind of crazy. So I'm really stepping outside my comfort zone to do my mission in a lot of different ways. We need to speak. It is through you speaking your truth that you'll find the rest of your soul group, your consciousness group. The right people will find you. When we stay silent, we stay hidden. Well, what happens when you're hidden? We stay in the dark. Yeah, we need to connect to bring this light in. Tegan Collier. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I was trying to explain to someone this morning that if you're getting triggered, these are unhealed parts of yourself. Well, the area gets kind of blurry if you're in a relationship, though, because you don't understand that if you are in a relationship, sexual or not, it could be roommates living with you, children, it could be romantic partnership. You're always exchanging energy behind the scenes. If you're having sex with someone, you're going to be taking on everything. Sometimes those triggers are your partners that you're feeling and releasing that are not even your own too. But any triggers, whether they are coming from your partner you're sleeping with or yourself, are unhealed aspects. If something is upsetting you, it's getting to you, right? It's probably a deep wound that you really need to face. You'll continue to get those same triggers too, I have found in life, until you heal them. Angela Marie. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? I have an entire list, right? I am going to Tibet. I'm going to Tibet. I'm just going to keep putting it out there. Where do you want to journey to? I know everyone wants to stay in their little prison reality box for the rest of their lives, but sometimes, you know, we can evolve and grow so much faster when we get outside of our comfort zone, outside of our box. Maybe it's time with this storm to be thinking about some faraway travel destinations, or maybe some close by ones. I realize everyone can't just fly across the planet. Well, There's places you can explore that you've never been near your own reality that are getting you outside of your box. Go have more fun experiences, try new things, right? Rachel Mace, do I pay to have my videos seen more? No. No, they're such assholes. I had to go on a Facebook rant now. Yeah, they're gonna limit my content and make it so everyone, like there's hundreds of shares on my videos so that no one can see my content and then ask me to pay for people to see my video. That's real funny to me, right? Sorry, you guys are gonna limit my content and then tell me that I can pay for people to see it again. No, my video views are just so crazy where I would get like 20,000 views a video. I'm lucky if I can get a few thousand because my content is being censored so bad by Facebook. I'm getting banned over like the stupidest things. They really hate my channel and everything that I'm trying to do on their networks with these groups and what I'm doing for a mission. It's crazy. Definitely not. Rachel Mace. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the porthole of your heart. We need to work on our heart chakra a lot more to liberate. That is the chakra we will liberate through. It is also, you know, one that we're trying to embody more compassion around here, more oneness, right? More unity. It's going to be found in that chakra. Separation is very painful on our heart chakra. When we go through that illusion that we think we're alone and separate, it really creates a lot of damage to our heart chakra. So now we have a lot of heart chakra healing to do as healers. Zen, can someone direct me to the groups? They are Sparks of Divine Light Healing, but you are banned after this video. Like such a disruption. Mary Blongo. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So we're going to work on getting a grasp on the mental aspect this storm so that we can land on a better timeline that is, you know, more suitable for where we're at and more in alignment with us. So really, you know, just try to think really amazing thoughts about where you want to end up. Amber Cawthorn. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? And like I said, when we're falling more and more into focus with ourselves and finding ourselves on this journey, sometimes the things around us are becoming outdated. Tiffany Bailey. Trust your intuition. What is your intuition trying to do? And you know you have to follow your own intuition. It's never going to lead you wrong. It's the best compass that we have doing this journey. The more you listen to your intuition, it's like a muscle, the stronger it will become too. So, you know, I've been doing my mission for a couple of years and letting my intuition lead me around. And now it's really, really strong. Pat McDonald. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. A lot of people run around a lot more around Christmas, right? Trying to get things done, doing whatever. There's more of a, you know, hustle and bustle going on with the holiday season. Take a break, rest more, recharge, take really good care of your energy. Lighter times. I know I had crazy fairy energies all around me this morning. I already needed the entire universe to be assisting me with what I went through yesterday, but I had like the craziest magical energy and elemental energies around me. So I'm really looking forward to Stonehenge too. Able to see the energies around me better and better too. My gift and abilities usually go more with feeling and knowing about the energy, right? So I'm able to actually visually see the energies around me better and better too. I'm noticing, you know, as we're going through these shifts and the energy's changing, you know, it's changing a lot about our reality and what's accessible. I love it. Lighter times. Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It is happening all around us. And, you know, we can't have entire groups of people awakening to their divinity and not affecting the whole, as I'm always saying, right? Everything is so interconnected. And I always say awakening is a disorienting process, but it's playing out exactly as it should. We need to remember this is an orchestrated school, a learning simulation, call it what you want, and everything is going amazing. I know a lot of people aren't seeing it that way, that are listening to the government and what they're putting out about reality and things like that, but I assure you, everything's going amazing with this ascension. We have with some really powerful energies. If you guys, you know, if it's warm where you live, try to get outside, go stand outside barefoot for 10 minutes, you know, go get some fresh air. It's really cold here, but I try to open my windows and sage my house out so I can get some energy flowing through my house too. You guys might want to let some air in your house, get outside. We have a huge air element with this storm. Make sure you guys are hydrating, and, you know, resting a little bit more today, because we know that our REM cycle is going to get real messed up towards the end of the week. So you guys probably want to sleep tonight, get to bed a little bit earlier, get some more rest if possible, if your schedule allows. I'm going to let you go on that note. I will be live one more time tomorrow before I go to Stonehenge. If you guys are trying to participate in my Stonehenge activation, I did an event. It's at the top of this page so I could put out, you know, a couple of the videos I did last time, and you guys can just sign up on my site. You guys had to have any class orders or activations in by Friday to be getting a tuner activated there. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys get those activation orders in. It's going to be an insane energy. It's pretty much everything I'm about and have been working towards for a while. So I'll be thrilled. Make sure that you guys join my class spaces, Sparks of Divine Light Healing Groups. There's 2 of them on here. I do put the link below, but it gets lost with all the comments. If you're not in those spaces, make sure you join them so that you guys can participate in my videos I'm going to be doing there. I'm going to live stream there. I will work it out too with my Wi-Fi, right? I'm going to live video there, and I'm really excited to do that because last time I went, it was really, really rainy. I'm for sure, someone says Kids Stonehenge, I'm for sure going to be doing some crazy energy exchange with the rocks, which is really awesome too, because they had the rocks shut off. Someone actually teleported from there. They have a documented instance of time travel where and it was witnessed to have witnesses, and I guess they closed access to the rocks for a while where people couldn't get in them and play in them. They had to like stand back with a rope or something to view them. So they did, the government did get sued, and now we have rock access again, which is really awesome too, because you know we need to be in the gateway area for the rocks to activate and work and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll do a moon video tomorrow, and then I'm going to be going there Friday morning. I'm going to leave, and I'm real excited about it, right? And so I get to go see the UK too, because I'll be traveling across the UK. So I'm really looking forward to it because it's a trip I've already done, and I'm looking forward to going with a new perspective. That's about it. My link is above. I did check my messages this morning, so I am here if you guys need me. Love and light.